So, last week I was watching a kind of longer form video of one of Destiny's streams, and Candace Owens was in it. Admittedly, I think that was the title that had caught my eye. But she was saying, she had somehow intimated that atheism and science were, linked. And Destiny had said something that I actually pretty strongly disagree with. He had said that atheism and science have nothing to do with each other, except in like the maybe the broadest of interpretations. And I don't necessarily think I agree with this. First of all, it might behoove us to figure out what we mean when we say science in this setting. It can be a very broad definition in the idea of a search for knowledge. I had to look this up, by the way. I think it can mean essentially a search for knowledge or something like that. But I think more specifically, when people tend to, at least when I tend to link maybe atheism with science, it has more to do with the scientific method. So the scientific method has to do with like observations, experimentations, like observable results and criteria, empirical evidence, right? So it feels like stereotypically atheists tend to fetishize the scientific method, perhaps more than most other groups. They might even be said to idolize it, which puts them kind of in a weird position in that they're a religion that refuses to acknowledge their God. But no, you've probably heard atheists say stuff like this. Show me empirically provable evidence that blank is the case and I will believe it, right? I follow the evidence. I believe in what I can see and touch and feel. For the record, I think the scientific method is very, very useful. But it feels like the atheists tend to fetishize it, and they tend to take the scientific method as the, shall we say, sole method of divining truth, which I don't think is the case. Science, again, useful, but I don't think it's a study of everything. There are things which, in my mind, will perhaps, well, probably forever remain they will forever remain in the realm of belief and intuition, right? Science, it's not a study of everything. I think it's primarily a study of things that are well known, things that are observable, tangibles, externalities, whatever you want to say. But it's not a study of everything. And there are areas in which science, as like an epistemic tool, is completely out of its depth, in my opinion. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's kind of why Christians or other religious groups tend to associate atheism with science. So, hopefully that cleared stuff up. Alright. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please press the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want to.